Did you know that just like your muscles, you can train your mind and brain as well? It's a myth that we only use 10% of our brain. We actually use all of it. Yes, even when we are sleeping. Neurologists confirm that our brain is always active. The mind is where all thoughts are processed and decisions are made, such as beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors. Renewing your mind is the vital key to overcoming doubt. If you don't train your thoughts to be concrete, then your thoughts will train you to be double-minded, doubtful, unruly, uncertain, confused, and completely lost about who you are. You go to the gym to train your muscles. You run outside or go for hikes to train your endurance. Or maybe you do neither of those, but still wish you exercised more. So today, we can learn about training the most important part of our body, our mind and brain. When you train your brain, you will avoid embarrassing situations. Remember his face, but what was his name? You forgot. Be a faster learner in all sorts of different skills. No problem for you to pick up a new language or new management skill. Avoid diseases that hit you as you get older. The first thing by which we can train our mind is by actually doing something new over and over again. Our brain wires new pathways that helps us to do this new thing better and faster. Think back to when you were 3 years old. You surely were strong enough to hold the knife and the fork just fine. Yet, when you were eating all by yourself, you were creating a mess. It was not a matter of strength, you see. It was a matter of cultivating more and better neural pathways that would help you eat by yourself, just like an adult does. It is about training your mind. And guess what? With enough repetition, you made that happen. But how does this apply to your life right now? If you are a procrastinator, the more you don't procrastinate, the more you teach your brain not to wait for the last minute to make things happen. Now, you might be thinking, duh, if only not procrastinating could be that easy. Well, it can be, by doing something really small that you wouldn't normally do, but is in the direction of getting that task done. You will start creating those new precious neural pathways. So, if you have been postponing organizing your desk, just take one paper and put it in its right place. Or you can go even smaller. Look at one piece of paper and decide where to put it. Trash, right cabinet, another room, give it to someone. You don't actually need to clean up that paper. You only need to decide what you need to do with it. That's how small you can start. And yet, those neural pathways are still being built. Gradually, you will transform yourself from a procrastinator to an in-the-moment action taker. It might sound obvious, but the more you use your brain, the better it's going to perform for you. For example, learning a new instrument improves your skill of translating something you see, like sheet music, to something you actually do, like playing the instrument. Learning a new language exposes your brain to a different way of thinking, a different way of expressing yourself. If you want optimal cognitive abilities, then you have got to have meaningful relationships in your life. Talking with others and engaging with your loved ones helps you think more clearly, and it can also lift your mood. If you are an extrovert, this holds even more weight for you. Extroverts actually use talking to other people as a way to understand and process their own thoughts. Now, give yourself permission to be successful. Instead of nagging the same old narrative of believing you will be happy once you are 10 pounds less, once you get this or get that, work on changing your inner monologue to I allow myself to be good. Give yourself permission to be happy and successful, and not feel guilty about it. If you have a subconscious association between success being immoral or corrupt, Of course, you are not going to do what you need to do to live a life that you want to live. Instead, give yourself permission to step into a whole, happy, healthy, grounded, and meaningful existence. Don't allow other people's fears to cast shadows of doubt. The way people respond to news of your success will tell you how they are really doing in their lives. If you announce your engagement, people who are in happy marriages will be elated for you. People who are in unhappy marriages will warn you that it is difficult and that you should enjoy your remaining time as single individual. The point is that other people's fears are projections of their own situations. They have nothing to do with what you are or you aren't capable of. Let's learn to speak of our success as a present fact, not a future plan. Though you shouldn't say things like, I drive a convertible or I am a CEO, if they are not in fact true, do start speaking about what it is you want out of life, not in the context that you will one day pursue it, but that you are already living it. Instead of saying, I hope to do that one day, say, I am strategizing how to do that now. Instead of thinking, I will be happy when I am in a different place in my life, think, I am completely capable of being happy right here and right now. Nothing is holding me back. Let's start a gratitude journal. The best way to start putting yourself in a headspace of having rather than wanting is to begin a gratitude practice. By expressing thanks for all that you have, you shift your mindset from being hungry for change to feeling satisfied with where you are at. Nothing magnetizes abundance to you like gratitude. There's a saying that once you believe you have enough, you are open to receiving more and more and more. That is undoubtedly true. Let's learn to release our attachment to the how. Our job is to identify the what and then to work in tandem with other people for the how. If your goal is to work remotely and run your own business, instead of giving up if your first attempt fails, try reimagining how else you could achieve your ultimate vision in a new way that is more financially lucrative. The point is that life will always surprise you with new things come to fruition. Instead of being obsessively attached to every little detail working out the way you think it should, be open to potential and possibility even if it's something you never imagined before. Surround yourself with allies. Start spending time with people who are ambitious, supportive, and creative. If you are hanging out every weekend with people who are likewise and unhappy with their lives, you aren't going to receive an abundance of support if you try to break free and do your own thing. Remember that you will truly become who you spend the most time with, and choose who that is very carefully. Challenge bad thoughts about yourself. Take care of yourself. Be sure to relax. Set goals for yourself. Help somebody else out. Take a different perspective. Try new things. Surround yourself with people who make you feel good. Accept yourself. Keep visual reminders of things that make you feel good. And there is one very important last point. Talk to your own self. This might seem crazy, but it works. Talking to yourself can make you smarter, improve your memory, help you focus, and even increase athletic performance. The documentary The Human Brain claims we say between 300 to 1,000 words to ourselves per minute. The Navy SEALs and Special Forces use the power of positive self-talk as a way of getting through tough times. For example, by instructing recruits to be mentally tough and speak positively to themselves, they can learn how to override fears resulting from the limbic brain system, a primal part of the brain that helps us deal with anxiety. If you like the video, please drop a like and please subscribe to our channel for weekly motivational videos.